Hi guys, PJ45 here. This is Rosie. What's up? Eh. Um, this is the video I was planning to make when I got back from Washington, but I never did, and that was like months ago, like 4 months, either 4 or 3 months ago. I could be wrong. Could be more than that or less than that. I just don't remember. Um. Anyways, this is about the people I sat on the train. The first guy I sat on, the first guy I sat with on the train, me and him did everything the exact same way at the exact same time. I didn't notice this, but my grandma pointed it out when the guy left the train because he wasn't going where we were going. Basically, I took a, it was late in the morning, and we had to get there. We had to get there at 8. We had to get to the train station at 8 in the morning, and I was tired, so I went and slept and put the tray down on the train and slept on that. And the guy next to me, when he got on the train, he did the same thing. Then when we both woke up, we both pulled out our own Switches, Nintendo Switch, and um, and then when our Nintendo Switch died, that's when we both just used our phones. It was freaky. My grandma said it was freaky, and I didn't notice any of this because I wasn't fucking paying attention to who was next to me. But from then on, every time I was on the train, I paid attention to who was next to me. Uh, the next person who was next to me, uh, actually was she already had a seat higher up on the train, but she sat next to me because she got cut on the bathroom door, and the the train attendant lady had to clean it and stitch it with the medical stuff. After that, she walked back to where her seat was and said, thank you for letting me sit next to you." I'm like, "Okay, it's fine. I had no choice." um the next person uh next person I sat next to her. No, she didn't sit next to me like all the others. I sat next to her. She was already on the train, and she was just doing like homework or something on her computer. And as I was sitting next to her, she started um calling her friends, and then her she couldn't hear her friends well, so she put them on um um what's it called, a group chat on her computer. I forgot what it's called. But she did that, and they're talking about a house and how she wants the basement, um, and one room upstairs. And they're having a hard time hearing each other, and her stop was after ours, and when we left, she was still talking to him. So I don't know if she made it to her stop or not, but she was very distracted with this. Um, the next person, um, we sat with, well, I sat with, she was, um, she was, she was an African American woman. She smelled like, she didn't. I didn't sniff her. She just had a strong smell on her. I think she was wearing perfume, but it didn't smell nice to me. It was like um, it just smelled like sunscreen mixed with rash ointment. It smelled horrible. And she was texting on her phone, and she fell asleep texting. Like she was typing, and then all of a sudden she stopped typing and fell asleep. And she didn't even send the text yet, and she didn't even finish the text. She was like halfway on a word. Then she woke up when we stopped at the first stop, and she's like, is this I forgot what she said, but she asked if this was her city, and she asked what city it was, and it was her city, and she's like, oh, I gotta go. And then she looked at her phone, she's like, oh shit, I didn't send this text, and she fished in and sent it, and then left. We had to switch trains after this, so we got off that train and went to another train, and this other train had better fucking seats, because they have at the end of the cart, it had four seats just facing each other. And I'm like, finally, I get to sit with my grandparents. Because, oh, she's fine. She jumped out off the couch to sniff around. All the other trains, I couldn't sit with my grandparents. They always sat together, and I couldn't sit with them. This last train, this last train we had to get on, I sat right across from them, because the seats were turned towards the other seats. And no other train we've been on at that time had that. So that's about it. That's about all I wanted to talk about of that trip. And I'm not talking about any more of that trip because I have a video. I have a video with pictures and video that I took. And you could get a sense of my experience through that video. This video was just about the train ride. Well, like, subscribe, share this video with your friends. See you 4 or 5 years later.